Ask Reddit. This is going to be obviously related to sleeping. It's kind of some funny sleeping or sleep talking, walking stories. I actually have a couple which I might be able to share at the end of the video from myself, and from my sibling, or one of my siblings. So I hope you enjoy this video. It's a bit different. We're gonna try some different kind of content on this channel. As I had stated in one of my previous videos recently, I'm also on a break right now, so this video was going to be a little easier to kind of film quickly so that you all could get a video while I am away and trying to take a bit of a break because I really needed one. And again, thank you to everyone who replied with such nice comments. You know, everyone is so nice when I take a break from streaming or from making content, because I definitely should be taking more breaks. I get burnt out quite quickly. But it's just so nice to know that if I need these breaks, that you guys are always really supportive and like just really nice whenever I need to take them. So thank you so much. I appreciate that because you know, I get stressed out. Like, I get upset when I have to take a break. Like, it's weird. I get mad at myself. I gotta work on that. But anyway, I hope you all enjoy this video. If you enjoy this video and it's your first time here, consider subscribing, hitting the notification bell, and liking this video. It helps out a ton. I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of this year. We're almost to 4,000, so that's pretty cool. Without further ado, let's jump into this Reddit. Okay, so here we are at Ask Reddit. Sometimes there are some really crazy things on here. Sometimes I like to see Ask Reddit just because, I don't know, I like to see what people say sometimes. I'm a little nosy like that. I like to see. Sometimes I don't, but sometimes I like to see. So, in this case, we're looking at what someone asked 9 years ago. It's quite a long time ago. They said, Reddit, what is your funniest sleep stalking / walking story? So let's see what people said. Let's see if it's even funny. We're judging them. No, we're not. We're not judging them. But let's see what they said. It says, I watched my brother walk into my living room, lift a seat cushion, pee on the couch, then put the cushion down and go back to his room. Listen, I have had a story similar to that a little bit. There was pee involved. There was going to the washroom involved. Okay, but that's kind of funny. Like, just getting up and like, what if they weren't sleeping? What if they just wanted to be on the couch and they just pretended? I'm suspicious. No, that's actually funny though. I also love how the brother actually covered it up, like lifted the cushion and then put it down. Oh, you know what? I bet that's because they thought it was the toilet. Like, they thought maybe they lifted the seat. That's actually hilarious. That's actually really funny. Someone responded to this and said, I saw my cousin walk into the living room and then proceed to pee on our TV. My parents didn't think it was as funny as I did. See, that one, it's still funny, but it's also like, that's a TV, you know? Are they more expensive than couches? Everything's expensive now. I truly don't know. But I feel like that would be less funny than the couch thing. This person says, according to my sister, whom I shared a bed with during Christmas, I got up and stood there staring at her for about 10 minutes. She tried to talk to me and realized I was asleep. Then I climbed back into bed and proceeded to say, my sister's name smells like toes. What is going on? After that, I started making smacking noises for a little while. Wait, this story just took a weird turn. Apparently I do these things often. I don't know about that. I don't know about doing that often. That's funny though. That's kind of funny. I think it would have been funnier if the brother, like, took a big sniff and then walked over and said, my sister smells like toes. I think that'd be really funny. But that is funny. That's pretty funny. Okay, another one says, one night when I was 6, I woke up to go to the bathroom, but I was still half asleep. Our bathroom connects to my parents' bedroom, and if the door is open, you can see in. Anyways, I started to pee when my dad says something to me. I turn 90 degrees and start peeing into my parents' bedroom. The only account I have of this is when my mom told me a few years ago. That's so funny. Like, I feel like a lot of people have these ones where they think they, like, went to the washroom, or they actually got up and went to the washroom. It's kind of funny. It's kind of interesting, but a lot of people have those. I thought that was pretty funny. Can you imagine your kid, you're being like, hey, what are you doing? And they just turn and they're just peeing at you. That's tubes? That's an important question. Lies back down and goes to bed. Next morning, we ask her about it, and she had absolutely no recollection of saying that. That is so funny. Where are the tubes? Like, where's the rum gone? Where are the tubes? Like, you know what I mean? Where's the food at? Where is it at? That's actually really funny. Like, just straight up yelling. That's so funny. I was a teenager at the time, but my brother told me that I walked into his room and I stood near his bed just staring at him. He said my eyes were glowing red and I said something with the word die in it. He followed me as I walked slowly out of his room and I fell down the stairs. Oh my gosh. Woke up at the bottom asking him what the heck happened. Why am I here and why do I hurt? Whoa. Okay, the brother probably just did. Okay, this person, first of all, did not have glowing red eyes. This person just had the fear of their brother in them. Like, their brother was like, the fact they fell down the stairs, though, it's funny, but also I'm alarmed. I'm scared. I'm worried for them. Are you okay? So, did everything work out? Are you fine? I'm concerned. That's actually funny. The why do I hurt is actually funny. Like, but it's not funny. We shouldn't laugh at that, but it's kind of funny. A little bit. It's kind of funny. I was sleeping over at my ex-girlfriend's apartment. We had drank a lot and did karaoke and crashed. I was dreaming about Zelda Wind Waker. What? And I was traveling a huge ocean to small islands in a teeny boat. The next morning, my ex-girlfriend's sister told my ex-girlfriend that I was sleepwalking. I apparently went into her room, grabbed her blanket off her, went to the bathroom and tried to do something for a few minutes, gave up, and then went back to bed. I was pretty terrified about it and never wanted to sleep over at her place again. I did once or twice more. We broke up a few weeks later. Oh my god. The sleepwalking was too much. That's actually funny. I think if I was, like, with someone who was sleepwalking, I'd probably be, like, concerned for their safety more than anything. Like, I'd be like, I would just be so concerned they'd fall down the stairs or, like, walk out of the house. Like, you know, like, what if in their dream, like, their sleep, they know how to unlock a door? Like, I've heard stories about that. People just straight up walking out and going somewhere. That freaks me out. That would freak them out. That would freak me out. That would be my biggest concern if I was out with someone sleepwalking. But that's kind of sad. It ended kind of sad. I don't know if it's because of the sleepwalking, but that's kind of sad. It was a 2-year relationship. Oh my gosh. I once worked at a camp. Staff got Friday evening to Sunday afternoon off. What? You work at a camp and you have the entire weekend off? What kind of camp? It's a week camp then. It doesn't camp. I've never been to camp. Does camp happen on a weekend? Like, I've seen Camp Rock. That's not even close. Okay. A group of us would go to my house and drink and basically enjoy the time off. One weekend, I get a knock on my door and it's one of my fellow camp people who is staying at my place. She says, "Can you tell the people who found me that I belong here?" What? The people who found you? Of course, I asked who found her and she replied, "The police." She had sleepwalked out of my house into the neighbors and started doing dishes. That's a useful sleepwalking, but if you stayed in your own house and did your dishes, can you imagine going to sleep waking up dishes are done because you did them? But this is scary. You walked into someone else, you broke and entering and did the dishes. I don't know. The neighbors ended up calling the police and waking her. They were cool about it, but they had already called the police, so they had to ensure she was going to the right place. That's actually scary. Like, waking up in someone's house and you're doing chores, first of all. That's a nightmare by itself, but then wait, like, the police are coming. Messed up. My roommate sleep lies rather than sleep talks. I had a conversation with him one night where he stated that he was going to have lunch with his parents at noon the next day. I wake up at around 11:50 a.m. and realize he's still sleeping. I asked him, "Hey, don't you have to go to lunch?" To which he groggily replied, "It got moved to 1. I thought nothing of it and went back to sleep. I woke up again around 12:45 p.m. to my roommate dashing about the room, and I said, "Why the rush? They're 5 minutes away." He then said he was 45 minutes late for lunch. When I asked him about it, he had no recollection of saying that the lunch had been moved. He lied to me when he didn't need to and didn't even remember. Whoa, that's funny. Obviously, the roommate was not aware. Like, it could have been just responding to the question. Obviously wasn't fully aware. I tend to do this ever since my brain injury, actually. I fall asleep very easily. Like, if I'm lying down or even sitting and I feel comfortable, I will fall right asleep. It's really crazy. is talking to me and I literally like will fall asleep. I don't even realize that I am falling asleep because it's happening so quickly. It's almost like I just shut off essentially. But I will do it mid-sentence. I can do it in the middle of a conversation. So sometimes my brain will keep working and I will keep having conversations with the person. So this kind of reminds me of that, like having a full conversation and then waking up and realizing like I don't know what I was just talking about. It's a very weird thing, but that's funny. After watching a movie, my fiance fell asleep beside me. I got up to grab a drink and the next thing I know, his hand shoots upward and grabs the top of my shirt and hair. He pulled me back toward him hard. Oh my gosh. I, thinking something was wrong, immediately face him and ask him what's wrong. Are you okay? He half opened his eyes and said in a very drowsy voice, I had to stop you from falling. Sir, you almost bodied your fiance, almost dropped them to the ground, grabbing them like that. That's kind of funny. Well, in a way, you're like, oh, you almost stopped me from falling in whatever dream you're having, but also, let go of my hair. Let go of my hair. Ouch. That hurts. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. That's so interesting, like having that reflex to reach up and grab them while you're sleeping. That's crazy. That's crazy. So that looks kind of like all the ones that are kind of worth reading in here. That's pretty crazy. So I'll tell you some that I remember from when I was a kid. Once Ellie and I, we were really small, like under the age of 5. Both of us were under the age of 5, and like went to the bathroom in the middle of the night, and she like walked up to the, she must have been, I thought she was awake, but she must have been half asleep, and she like walked up to the back of the toilet, like the tank, and started pretending to like pick berries. And she was like putting her hand towards it and then looking like she was like making a motion like as if she picked something, and then putting her hand up to her mouth and going, and it was really weird. And then when the next day we were like, Ellie, what did you dream about last night? And she's like, oh, I dreamt about picking blueberries in the forest. Yeah, kind of funny. Anyway, sleep talking, sleepwalking is kind of interesting. Do you have any interesting sleepwalking or talking stories? If you're comfortable, share them down below. I'd love to read through some of them. I'm sure everyone else would like to see some. I